start with any questions.
Which would enable them to have that run late.
We put him at the free throw line. We fouled him some, and they went to the line, which I thought was critical. And then they did a really nice job of getting the ball into Breonna Turner. And she's hard to handle in there. We tried to go down and double. We tried to jump with the pass and push her under, but we just could not seem to contain her. And then for about the last 2.5 minutes, I thought we did a nice job where she didn't get any easy looks. But, at the time that they needed her, she stepped up and did a really nice job for them.
How tough was it to lose Maisha for the last 3 minutes?
It's she's a scorer. She's one of our scorers. She's a rebounder. But the problem is, she drives it. She's got a great layup. If you make the layup, you're not going to foul because there's no offensive rebound to go get. And it's not, obviously they aren't trying to miss any layups. But I told him in the circle, there's a reason at practice that, as a staff, we're on them all the time about you got to go hard. You got to go hard. Because they come back. They're important ones. Even twice in transition, Lindsey Allen did a great job of stripping the ball from us, where we had a layup where we just worked on that the past week of really ripping it over and pulling it over your head and going up with it, or a power layup. That's 4 points. That's 4 big points that she did a great job of stopping us from getting.
This would be a measuring stick kind of game. So where do you think this team measures up now?
I was proud of us. I thought these young women played extremely hard. If we'll dedicate ourselves to coming out every day and practice as hard as we just played, then we have a chance to do some good things. There's no question. But we definitely have some room to improve. We still have to continue to work on our post defense. We have to work on executing at the offensive end. But overall, I think we showed a lot of people today that, we have made a lot of progress. There's no question. But we have a lot more to go.
Buffett said your team's a top 5 team.
Well, that's really nice of her. I really appreciate that. But unfortunately, we have some work to do before we get there.
Did a lot of keeping them away from the three-pointers that they were number 1 in the nation in. That was one of your control.
Yes. I thought we did a great job. I thought we did a great job, and unfortunately, we lose them right there at the end. It's a 1-point game. Looking forward to seeing that clip. I thought she may have traveled before she passed that thing out, but, it's a 50-50 call, I guess. But I'll give her credit. She stepped up and made it. We had some wide open looks that we did not make. And when you're playing a team like this, you've got to be able to score the basketball. Defensively, I thought we did a great job. I told our kids if we could hold them in the 60s, I really thought we'd win. But I didn't expect us to go 5 for 22 in the fourth period. So, but it's one of those. It's like I tell everybody, we have Pitt on Thursday. So now you've got to, go in there. It hurts. Sucks to lose. Awful. Hate it. But it can't define your season. So now we've got to take a day off tomorrow, unfortunately, because we have to. Then we'll get back at it on Tuesday and Wednesday, because there's a lot of basketball still left to be played. And we can go one of two ways. We can keep building on what we've done over the past 2 months, or we can feel sorry for ourselves. And I absolutely refuse to let them feel sorry for themselves.
Is there a hope after a game like that? They're one of the best teams in the country. That might open players' eyes a little bit and make them focus a little more down the stretch.
I hope. Because it's a game of this and that. But I really thought we outplayed them. But they made big shots at crunch time, and we didn't. I thought in the first half we executed extremely well. We got in some foul trouble. The last minute and a half of the first half was, it was tough. We're up 9, and then they score 4 straight. That really was some big baskets by them. There's no question about it. And we had 3 freshmen on the floor. And those are the situations our freshmen have to continue to grow to understand defensively what we're trying to do. Because, you're playing against really good players. When you have a breakdown, you're going to get scored on.
Talked at all with the team about the course you guys are kind of on to potentially play a lot of games close to home in the NCAA tournament?
No, we haven't even talked about that, discussed that at all. We are now going to turn our focus to Pittsburgh. We're trying to continue to worry about the next game. If we start to look ahead, it probably won't be pretty. So we aren't good enough to sit here and think, okay, when we get to the NCAA tournament, we'll get a chance to play at home. Well, we have to win ball games first. So we aren't quite there yet, no.
What has kept Breonna Jackson going through the shooting struggles?
Well, I think tonight, she still did not shoot the ball great, but she defended. I thought she did a great job defending. She comes up with 4 assists. She can give us so much more than just scoring. And that's what I've got to continue to get her to understand. She can't let points dictate her game. And that's the thing that she's really trying to learn and trying to understand. Because, the places that she's been in the past, if she didn't score, her team didn't win. And now you're learning that, hey, okay, even if I don't score, we can still win. I've just got to get the ones that are shooting the ball well the ball. So it's little things like that. We work on film, and hopefully she'll continue to get better for us.
It really seemed like they zeroed in on Mariah in the second half. Moving forward, what does she have to do once that starts happening? Because it's going to happen more and more.
Well, she had some good looks. She just missed some shots. She had a wide open look in the corner starting the game. Within the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, the ball just did not go in for it tonight, and those things happen. But I thought she did a great job of rebounding the ball. Came up with 7 boards, 3 offensive. Comes up with 3 assists. There are times when they're focusing on you, you're not going to score. They came out and went triangle and 2, and I think we scored 4 straight possessions, and they didn't touch the ball. The other ones have to be able to step up and make open shots, and we did. So, the game, there's games within the game, and Mariah's going to continue to see how they play us. And it's a challenge because we've got to continue to get our other ones to be able to step up and do that. And then teams have to play you straight up because you've got too many threats to score.
Anything else?
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Coach.